Okay, so I've got my Windows desktop loaded up here with the XLReporter Project Explorer open. And the Project Explorer is the first thing that you'll be greeted with when you install the product. And this application is basically a hub of all of the different tools that you'll use to design and deploy the reporting application. However, you'll notice that by default, the XLR demo project is loaded, which is sort of a sales demonstration project. It has a lot of great report templates in it that will show you how XLReporter functions in a lot of different industries, but you probably don't want all of these simulated reports inside of your own reporting application. So the first thing that we do is create a new XLReporter project. Now, the first thing that we do when we create a project is give the project a name. And typically you would name this after the facility where you have XLReporter installed or the types of reports that you're generating. I'm just going to name mine after the presentation that we're doing right now. But the main piece of the configuration that you're doing when you build a project is defining the connectors or the data sources. So in this demonstration, I'm going to add two connectors, one that represents live data in a PLC and another that represents data in a historian. But you can see that we have native connectors for all of the leading HMI SCADA vendors like Rockwell Automation, GE, Emerson, Wonderware, Kepware, Siemens, and many more. So here I'll take a real-time PLC data connector, and I'll take a historian simulator connector as well. This notification is just telling me that the web server that can be used to access the reports in the project is changing over to this new project that I'm creating. Before I jump in and start designing report templates, I'd like to demonstrate a feature called the tag catalog. And this is an important feature for on-demand and web-based applications because it allows you to reduce the large, often complex tag space that could exist inside of a PLC or a historian into a set of concise lists, so it's easy for a user popping open their smartphone and using a dashboard to get to the tags that they're interested in quickly. And the tag catalog is a property of each data connector in the project. So if I add one for my PLC connector, and I call it temperatures, I can then add a set of tags from the full tag list in the PLC that represent the temperatures of my various pieces of machinery. And that way, if I want to see a trend of the temperatures of those things, and I open up a dashboard, I can easily get at them. I'm going to add another catalog here called Machine KPI. And I'll just stick in all the tags that represent the KPIs of the different machines in my process. So I've got a mixer, an extruder, a reactor, I've got some water pumps. And I'll throw in some manufacturing production tags as well. And since the catalog is a property of the connector, I'm going to add a similar one to my historian connector as well. And another nice feature that you get with the catalog is the concept of nicknames and descriptions. So if the SCADA interface that you're connecting to supports tag descriptions, like you would often see inside of an HMI, those will be imported automatically to XLReporter. And also, you can't really see it, unfortunately, with my simulator tags, but oftentimes if you've ever worked on a PLC or a historian, the tag paths can be quite long and verbose and contain a lot of information that really isn't relevant to a human being reading them and looking for a particular KPI. So the nickname allows you to save the actual path to the tag, which will be used to collect data into a report or a dashboard, but then display the nickname to the user so that they know what they're looking at in a bit more of a human readable, context sensitive kind of way. Now that I've got my catalogs defined for both my connectors, I'm ready to move on to creating some report templates.